That would explain why my mic's not working. Hiyo, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me now. Okay. Everything looks good. I have my mic on. I have the game on. Let me make sure I can hear the game better for my end. Alright. As you can tell, I did pull for Lucy last night when the game updated. I also got Rebecca. For those of you that don't know, Rebecca is free. Lucy, however, you have to wish for. So, and my goodness, her convene animation is so good, man. I'm so glad. I was. What is it? Participate in any weekly activity, earn weekly activity points. Earn weekly activity points to claim weekly rewards. There's more. Resets after 6 days. No way. Oh, and you do this now, Kuro? My goodness. Bro. I'm crying. Okay. We'll do that later. Today we're focusing on our journey in Septimont because, yes, as I've stated, don't have all the regions unlocked. Gimme. Thank you. And hopefully we could get another Lucy. I used up all the wishes that I had saved up when I started streaming again. And then some. I'm thinking of getting her weapon and then going, because the more that you wish, you get to choose between another Rebecca or another Lucy constellation. And I'm going for Lucy because, yeah, we need our girl home. I've been trying so desperately to avoid spoilers online because, what in the world? Everybody is so fast streaming this. Recommended teammates. Oh, so I should not be going for that one. The other one. The gun. Let me just switch that over to that one. Alright. So, yes, I was doing a little exploration last night. Hoping to get just a little bit more asteroids to pull on Lucy's weapon. Oh, but I don't want to do that right now. We'll do that later. We're gonna go back to Septimont and do what we need to be doing. And continue on with our quest into Septimont and hopefully get to Hyrule. If not today, hopefully tomorrow. Because I think this is... There's like 2 patches. The one that we're doing right now is the one where Augusta and Ayuno was shown in the trailer. It's I think 2.6. Update 2.6, so that's what we're going to be doing today, that storyline. And then tomorrow might be 2.7 and then 3.0 the next day. Which I might just do Chisa's story quest on my own because, or Chisa's introduction, because I'm not really too keen on her anyways. Nor am I really interested in streaming it much. Where are we in? Let me change parties real quick. I want to, but I can't. went Rover out, so it's not so weird. Okay, what are we doing? We're here. We're at a party. We're eating dinner. Lunch. I'm assuming lunch.
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy. Air's all wet.
That sounds like the signs of a thunderstorm coming, Abby.
Oh, man. Please let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Cold, cold. Oh.
A hot meal should warm you right up.
Oh, right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half!
I do enjoy Abby more so than like Paimon, unfortunately.
So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Why are you worried?
That? Don't worry. Money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the Ephor's palace.
Oh boy, why'd you say that? That just means he's gonna go on a gung-ho buffet thing. I was gonna say that while I do enjoy Paimon's company in Genshin Impact, because she's been there since day one, just like Abby. Well, Abby's kind of not been there since day one, but Paimon's been there since day one by our sides as the traveler. I do enjoy Abby more because Abby's a bit more entertaining. And I don't know, like more, and it's also because like before Paimon's voice was very annoying. Then her new voice actress is much better, I think, in my opinion. In terms of like the vocal range, everything else that voice actor did behind the scenes of the stuff that went down, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't associate that at all. I don't really care what they do in their personal life because it's personal life. But there is a level of decorum online that people should have, because it could make or break your career, you know. But that's my 2 cents on that, and I didn't really care what she was doing. In terms of like voice acting and stuff for Paimon was a little unbearable because of her voice at the time, and Abby is like I don't know, I think I'm more akin to like the raspy voices more than high-pitched ones. And I don't know, I think Abby's a bit more entertaining too. So let's see what shenanigans Abby's gonna do with the food right now. But
I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon.
yeah.
And you know me. Food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed.
That's something they do share though. I think it's adorable is that they're big eaters.
Priest, eh? We meal? Zephyr really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer.
So you can get more food. Free food.
This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathea is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
This is our next destination, I suppose. The Sanguis Plateaus was once the Septimont front line against the Dark Tide. Due to the region's unique landscape, remnants energy gather here in an unusual density along with the Blight Cloud, perpetually looming overhead, formed since the first Dark Tide. During high tide seasons, gladiators from across Septimont arrived here to hunt Dark Tide creations in the name of glory.
We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away. But our pace has slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush?
I bet that's the doing of the devs in Kuro games.
I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateau. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Ephor's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
Yep, that's what we're doing
The
today.
messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while.
Oh.
An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it.
I'm willing to bet it's because of the Fraxinus.
And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon. The messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimont, right?
You think so?
That so.
I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts from such simple impulses.
It'd be funny if she
And
did.
as
That'd
the
be a
Ephor,
very.
can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
That would be a very 180 of her personality, actually. I think it would be cute. Like, what is it called? The Gat Moe or something is what they would be called, I suppose. I don't know. Still not I'm still not sure what Gat Moe means. But, the gap in her personality suddenly be like, oh, let's fight then. You know? I want to see my true strength against you, kind of thing. That'd be funny. And I think it would be adorable.
Guest from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal.
Hello?
What troubles you so that eyes once bright as the Highland sky now darken with rolling clouds?
Why does he look like the prophet from the Odyssey? Yes, I know I haven't read the book, but a close second is listening to the entire soundtrack of Epic the Musical. I got into it around I think Cersei's point in the musical, and I mean, I listened to all the music. Love Jorge's work. Glad for him. Happy for him that he's getting a deal for a movie. I hope it all goes well too. But the prophet in the Underworld saga looks like this. Everybody has drawn him like this, so that's why I'm bringing it up. All the animatics and all the short animations and stuff with him. He looks like this, and I just can't help but wonder if they drew inspiration from the Odyssey a little bit here.
A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne.
From
At the
Augusta?
peak of Captolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephor's palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Ephor must learn when to be ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
And you are?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
Nah! For some reason I don't trust him already. I have this bad feeling already that it's not him and it's Cristoforo. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, oh, I hope so, I'm wrong.
The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the Ephor, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the Great Egg.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that stuff about the Ephor, too.
I only bring up that he could be Cristoforo's because there's like, I have this feeling, like I said. And then on top of that, I feel like Cristoforo would be so into this, being like, so into the theatrics, so to speak. Considering that he has like this motif of being an author, a writer, of a script maker. Who's to say that he wouldn't participate in it as well?
Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural experience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Ephor of Septimont.
Nah, this is Cristoforo. This is Cristoforo in disguise. I'm saying it. I'm calling it right now. It's Cristoforo.
That's why I speak of her with some familiarity.
I don't trust this.
I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Then tell me about Augusta.
Augusta. A girl of humble birth,
Glorious.
a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Rust, Sword, and the Sun. Dear guests from afar, do follow into the near forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dull. Oh. What is this? This is interesting. What are you trying to do? What methods do you have in mind? We'll go with this one. Perhaps having the listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the sound and images you have yet to hear and see. Okay, it doesn't matter what we choose. At this moment, you are Augusta. You shall relive her past, face the same choices she once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. I'm ready. Of course, Augusta's story is already written. No matter what choices you make, they will not alter our reality. Yet be wary. I can't. What? Yet be wary. Fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. Your past decisions may not have always been the best. I understand. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts and let me sing the epic of a young girl, Augusta. I am Augusta. Let's just take a deep breath. A gentle warm light begins to blur your vision and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small frightened girl, clutching a sword, stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimontian gladiators stand guard around her. Hey kid, Are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we're here to help. Timidly observe the man in front of you. Boldly observe the man in front of you. Different choices will change the corresponding stats value. Establish yourself in Septimont. Got it. You must be hungry. Here, this should be enough to keep you from starving for now. Yeah. We can take you to Septimont City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster. What? The next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. I have a feeling. Remember to maintain stats balance. The story ends if stats drop to 0. The story chapter is complete once the corresponding goals are met. In the end, you choose to leave the village. The gladiator's words reveal a bitter truth. You lack the strength to protect the home you are leaving behind. In your travels, you stay quiet. Health. Martialism. Willpower. Reputation. Okay. Let's engage with the gladiators. Following the gladiators, you arrived at the city of Septimont by ship. You waved them goodbye after arriving in the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Show your awe of the city. A poster of the gladiators' Aegon is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. The gathered people push you toward the crowd, or draw closer to the crowd. You must know, Septimont reveres strength. Here, the only victor reigns. That is a law order than the city itself. You notice the passion-filled eyes of the Septimonian. You notice the disdain in the eyes of Septimonian. Eat or be eaten, such is the way of the city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and seize the crown with your own teeth. You can't stop thinking about their conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septimont. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out in the incessant chatter: identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as mere boring displays of butchery, but we hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Want to have a little bets on how many mangy rats we're going to try for the Aegon this year? Them and their stench should be stinking up the place. I'm gonna ignore that. You are determined to step into the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Cato. Cato is a retired gladiator star, but takes on a few proteges. So you want to join the Aegon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall the discussions about gladiators, identity, status, and talents. People in the city of Septimont seem to value these more than anything. You choose. Speak honestly. The dark tide took your home, and you came to Septimont seeking strength. Is that so? You've got some metal, but that's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough of idiots like you. Wow. Be silent. Try to argue. What now? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Ugh. Blades meet in a sharp clash. Kaido moves with precise ease. You're quickly defeated. Strengthless. Do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I want to become a gladiator. Heh. Do you really know what you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now how do you plan to end this? I'm gonna go with challenge him the next day. Back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you are sure are pestering as the city folks say you are, huh? Defend. Just like last time, you aren't much of a challenge to Kaido. You're swiftly beaten once again. Go back, this is not your path. Continuing to challenge on the 3rd day. Too slow, too weak. Your foolish swings only bring smiles to your enemies. And I'll be stronger. Is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat like that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you lost. Challenge him again on the 4th day. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? It'll get you some food at least. On the 5th day. You stand before Kaido again, dragging your exhausted body nearly at your limit. You can still fight. The wind swept up by the blade whispers past, and you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the great oak's leaves, and you hear your friend's laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a bone-deep chill engulfs you. That touch, you know it all too well. Though thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively grip the sword hilt. It won't surrender. You seize the opening and land a hit on Kaido. Kaido hands you his sword and turns to leave. In Septimont's arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. The sword is yours now. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta, that's your name, isn't it? Odd. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even the names of some wild beast. And you're prepared. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp, right here. Okay, cool. Interesting.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the Ephor we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
No, there might be one.
Do you mean Cato? I believe Cato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve.
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
I guess we're gonna be doing story time. Are you ready to listen to the epic of the blazing sun? Okay. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. Blah, 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 blah. A month has already passed under Cato's training, and today the grind continues. Stick to the training schedule. You arrived at the training site, repeating the same moves over and over again. Has begun to wear on your patience. You notice some gladiators training in moves you've never seen before. You decide to stay focused and keep your own training, peek into their training. You reflect on your training. It was always you alone facing the wooden posts, patching yourself up over and over again. Days slip by and gladiators Aegon draws near. Today, Cato will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now you're on your own. Is this a graduation ceremony? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? Your ideal has never faltered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others. You meet Cato's gaze, and he reads the answer in your eyes. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Cato's words from when this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see this day? I will make it happen. You're aware that sponsors for the gladiators Aegon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants, figures beyond your reach, except perhaps in the underground arena. These are all top-of-the-line merchandise I got here. Care to have a look? Like products on display, you and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those besides you are chosen and escorted away. The audience casts their eyes in your direction, however all you receive is constant laughter in return. Glimpses of nobles' lavish lifestyle flicker through, visions of your home ruins flash within your mind. Oh, I chose the wrong one. These laughs, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. The rotten high places also played a part in your home ruin. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators existed only to serve their desires. Man, this is just like Rome. Ancient Rome. Let's go. I like this. And silently you swear to shatter these rules. A fire of anger ignites in your chest. Well, a village girl with such unremarkable forte, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimont had a joke this amusing. Show them your sword. Try and you'll see. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think plain innocent will win you favor? I never disappoint. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. You'll bear a small anticipation that someone will pick you. You give the noble a chilly stare as they walk in whispers. Ooh. Entertainment, you say? In Septimont, strength defines worth. We shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view toward the voice. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stand towards you. He smells of rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Septimontians had put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. I engaged only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further, brave young lady. You accepted the noble's trials, though trials is too fine of a word for something intended only to break you. Outside the walls of Septimont City lies a wasteland plagued by the dark tide, your homeland. This is how different from the home you remember. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within the cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. Your first trial is to slay that beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all equipment but a dull sword. The mountain trail winds like a serpent. Among the charred trees, stumps, dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue toward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, the cave revealed itself, breathing death before you get a clear picture of the cave. A crushing force pressed down upon you. Am I still streaming? Are we good? Is everybody okay? It's weird that this happened. Sweet. Okay, we're still good. Oh no! I didn't mean to click that. By going by those clothes, you're a Septimont gladiator, huh? Heh, I used to be just like you. Whilst the big match got tossed out by the nobles and ended up like this, with nothing but their playthings. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimont has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such a reality. Ask the hunter what you should do. Ask the hunter about the lion beast. Only a madman would go after that lion. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparations for the hunt. You gain more knowledge of your prey. You choose to silently observe the lion beasts the following days. After a few days, you manage to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast, thus you march towards a deep cave. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly, then a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, and a monstrous shape appears. The lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amid a golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. I need a 50% reputation and 100% willpower. It's gonna hurt my health. As you expected, your sword fails you, and it's ineffective against the lion. But before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to dodge its attack, search for a weak point, quickly analyze the cave's environment. We're gonna look for a weak point. No good. Can't find an opening. It moves faster and reaching further. I can't keep this up. If strength alone isn't enough, perhaps I could borrow some help. Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at this stalactite above. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. It's not over yet. You land on its neck, it lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges forces its claw into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your distance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Oh, I didn't even read that. My bad. The trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body toward the stream. Clear water cascades down in the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest unease at your presence. Don't be afraid of me. The critter's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. I know full well the next one won't be easy. Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warriors of Septimont have 2 lives. Cato seemed to mention this before. One by their parents and the other by the sword. You may consider a sword in gladiators' hands as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you're worthy of standing in the arena. To get the admissions pass for the Aegon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Septimont. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. Look, it's that girl again. Didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? Ignore the comments. Bruh. That's just going down! You have grown used to this kind of noise, and deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. One by one, the gladiators you've challenged grow in numbers. Those you defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Oh, is this how her sword came to be? Like the big gladiator claymore type sword that she has in her animations? That's kind of cool. Even in Septimont, there is a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of Aegon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of Aegon. Power, wealth, those are things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapons. Indeed. The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer. A perfect job and a substantial fortune. If you walk away from the door. They're scared of me. I'm gonna do this one. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble's servant spit curses in your face. You ignorant country peasant. Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any, brother. I, the scion, be signed the servant. The scion silences the rambling servant and tears up the contract. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. Ignorant fool. Then again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, following up with sarcasm and mocking gestures. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. You feel nothing. The day arrives. Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty looks he wore but a few days prior. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent scion and casually lift his petty helmet with the tip of your sword. I have won, and I have achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gilded lies shatter before real strength. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lowered their heads. Suck it. You return to your lodgings to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you, except one. Ardale, the rising sun of the underground arena. A rising star. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. A sword tempered by countless battles is no less sharp. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Ardiel, you arrived as promised. As always, spectators crowd the arena. Even the old school nobles present this time. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Ardiel's armor is unusually heavy. You're all too familiar with nobles' despicable tricks. You didn't shift your pace, luring Ardiel into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his step grows loose, his reaction sluggish. Seize the opportunity. Your sword stops just before the neck of Septimont, the strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, almost immediately the crowd erupts into an applause. Is that so? But a tear. Ardiel closes his eyes and accepts his fate. Victory is already mine. In front of everyone's watchful eye, you only take Ardiel's sword. You then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. Look back at the crowd and wave. Leave the cheers behind you. The next day, you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 lives. Ardiel is merely made of Septimonian flesh. Above him stands a far greater force. I'm ready for the third trial. Your third trial is to earn the blessing of Arsinosa. Arsinosa. I know Arsinosa. It has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no humans can ever reach. The last wall of Septimont, but I accept. It is the insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa. Oh dear. On the eve of the trial, return to the training grounds once again while you wait for Cato. You find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of truth and strength. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can be destructive. Strength brings conquest. Such as humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. I will not stop here. Well, actually, thank you. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard of the tale of the legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's swords with their own after victory. Now you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, a seemingly impractical idea emerges. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Feel the power! Your forte never stands out among resonators, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swings. Blade of Glory. In a display of her extraordinary strength and hard-earned honor, Augusta uses her forte to forge the challenger's sword into a great sword. On the day of the final trial has arrived. You walk into the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from the top 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinosa. Suddenly, a rumbling roars cut through the noise of the crowd. The noble's banner flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. Arsinosa mounts. Size catches your eye. There's light ringing in your ears. It's awake! A noble shrieked. Arsinosa stands silently opposite to you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill sweeps through the tear of the cloth you left on your left shoulder. Taking a defensive. The screams from the stand are soon drowned by the lioness's roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You taste blood on your lips and tongue. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to reach before your sword rises to meet her descending paws. Ugh. You manage to withstand Arsinosa's fierce attack, but at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood spills the arena. Oh my goodness, it dropped all the way down! Arsinosa ceases her attack. Her mane brushes against your blood-stained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name and honor. The voices, they are... Listen to the wave of cheers. Oh, it went back up. O wise and noble Arsinosa, the mighty guardian of Septimont, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. When the cries of triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanities blaze across Septimont. O sun and moon, witness the extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsenos' blessing, you have been granted a privilege. You are crowned the champion without the great Aegon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. At last you stand atop the summit, the champion, only now with battle fierce cold in your veins. Do your wounds raise their voices in protest? You have shattered the decay order, the strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield gladiators' valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, and your 2 lives shall serve Septimont.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the Ephor. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
I enjoyed it.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate.
Oh, really? Is that what's wrong?
There is one thing I must confess.
What's that?
Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such.
It's probably not.
If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
I think it's your resolve.
needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself.
Dude.
Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance.
I doubt that.
Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
I am the prophet. Sorry. Who are you? Interesting that he turned in the pages. Or cranes, paper cranes.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much.
Indulge too.
As the Priestess, you know is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Oh, please. You can't control her, that's why.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum.
Oh my goodness.
A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Right.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours. Challenging the senators.
Clock it, Augusta. Clock their shite. Oh, she got you. She got you. I knew it. Oh.
But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions.
Mm-hmm.
If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Oh my goodness.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat, and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet.
The current head priestess of Septimont. Ooh.
Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hmm. Nice philosophy.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I think she has a crush on Rover.
I read Grandma Lilibet's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
Book of Prophecies, a scroll Lilibet carries, recording visions glimpsed in the flame lights. Both this book and the murals within Tetragon Temple are media through which the priestesses of Septimont convey prophecies to the people.
Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate.
Sounds like a prophecy.
Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
Hero of Heroes, the legendary ruler of Septimont. The legend traces its roots to an ancient prophecy that only the one who becomes the Hero of Heroes can save Septimont from falling into ruin.
Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
These two are old friends. I love it.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Oh my goodness. These two are gonna steal the show. Segway. Alright, by Sun's burning hand, return to Leonidas Hotel. Oh wait, I need to change that.
Ooh-wee. Sure is a beautiful day.
All I
So,
see are clouds.
Any news from the Ephor rover? Or are we still chilling like we've been for the past few days?
Good day, Sir Rover. I am Damien, an attendant in service to the Ephor's palace. By direct command, I have come to deliver you Her Excellency's personal letter. It concerns a matter of utmost importance.
Take the letter.
Me and my big mouth.
Sounds like you wanted a day off again.
Hey, what does it say? Scooch up a bit.
It says Augusta is taking care of everything on her end. She's ready to meet us at the Ephor's palace as agreed. It's most likely something to do with the hunt. We shouldn't keep the Ephor waiting. Time to go, Abby.
Oh, you mean now? Well, I'll think I'll sit this one out and leave all the heavy stuff to you guys.
Bruh. Typical.
Chat for as long as you like. Just give me a holler if you need me.
The Ephor's palace is just ahead.
I would like a lift up, thank you.
Taking care of everything. Let's do this.
Alright, so we had a little introduction to Augusta. There's more to this than we know, I'm sure. Welcome to the Ephor's palace. I didn't even get to read the rest of that because it just went by. Oh, there she is on her throne! She has a throne! Oh my goodness, this room is nice. The throne room is nice. I want a snack. I'm feeling a bit peckish right now. I don't know what I just ate too, so I don't know why I'm wanting a snack. Oh my goodness, how glorious she looks on her throne with her sword. Oh my goodness. Not me like simping for her. What you gonna do with that? I'm sorry? Did she really just call us up here to do this? Ooh, haven't seen Havoc Rover in a hot minute, dude. Look at him.
Impressive. I expected a challenge, but your performance far exceeds what I had imagined.
I hope so.
Just as I thought. Watching from the Colosseum's balcony is no way to understand a warrior's true spirit. Only by crossing blades can I feel the will to fight pulsing through your veins. Come, step closer.
We get a fighter?
Laureate of Raguna, champion of Septimont, favored gladiator of Arsinosa. By the honor of these titles, it is only right you stand by my side. I, Augusta, Ephor of Septimont, offer you my highest esteem.
You've got a unique way of greeting guests.
Simple and efficient. No need for pleasantries. Here we let our blades do the talking. The Septimont way. I have no doubt that you and I will have plenty of opportunities to get acquainted. But that's not why I called you here today. On my behalf, and that of the Ephor's palace, I extend my deepest apologies for failing to keep our appointment.
Wow. And then
I hope this delay hasn't dampened your enthusiasm for the hunt.
it was urgent. No need to apologize.
Tolerant and strong, just as I've heard. Virtues of a true hero. Well then, seeing that your interest still holds, shall we discuss it?
Please.
The hunt. In Septimont's long fight for survival, it holds profound significance. It is both honor and duty. For 100 years, countless gladiators have taken up the hunt and met their end in glory. It is no exaggeration to say that the blood of gladiators still burns in every inch of the Crimson Sanguis plateaus. Our ancestors built the defenses that line those grounds. To this day, they stand as the front line of Septimont's resistance against the Dark Tide. You've surely noticed the lingering blight cloud that hovers over the Sanguis plateaus. Since the first Dark Tide outbreak in Rinasita, that place has become a breeding ground for its horrors. As you've no doubt realized,
never mind.
our prey are tacit discords, born from the Dark Tide. Only those who desecrate Septimont fall beneath the gladiators' blades. The high tide is upon us, and it will be a storm like no other. My hunting party requires unstoppable warriors. Sacrifices are inevitable, but I believe you will be a banner that stands unbroken, Rover.
There are plenty of great gladiators in Septimont. What made you want to invite me on this hunt?
I share your sentiment. Septimont takes pride in its many remarkable gladiators. But you are exceptional. A grand hunt awaits us, and my warriors and I long to do battle alongside of fighters such as yourself. Of course, the will of the extraordinary deserves to be heard.
She's not gonna drag me
I'd
along
like to
by
know your
force.
thoughts on the matter.
That's appreciative. I agreed to join your hunt, but I have my own goal to accomplish.
A straightforward answer. I like it. As for this goal of yours,
Share what you've learned about the Sentinel's relic in the journey in paradise. We share with information.
Ah, yes. The Journeying Paradise. I've heard that laughable name before. A pity the hunt was made to shatter that little fantasy.
Oh, really?
As for the Sentinel's relic,
A relic.
go to the Earthrend Wedge. It's where the Sentinel Imperator first descended upon the Sanguis Plateaus, and is the epicenter of every hunt to this day.
Earthrend Wedge. A colossal wedge-shaped structure located in the lower levels of the Sanguis Plateaus. It descended from the high heavens alongside Renacita's Sentinel Imperators, who had full control over it. When the first Dark Tide outbreak struck Renacita, the Earthrend Wedge was activated. Its energy field effectively suppressed the blight cloud above the hunting grounds, preventing it from spreading into Septimont's urban areas. Subsequently, the dark tide stemming from the clouds has been mostly contained within the lower levels of the plateaus.
However, due to its significance, not even Septimont's highest officials are permitted near it. But if that is what you wish, say no more. I will make it happen.
You have great trust in me.
The trust I place in you stems from your recognition of my character. I admire your honesty, and I will honor it to the fullest. Only those bound by trust can go the distance together. I look forward to the hunt ahead. It honors me to journey by your side.
When do we leave?
Patience, my friend, is the first step to becoming a hunter. When the storm rages in the skies southeast of Septimont, I will await you at Tempest Cliffs.
Located on the outskirts of the city of Septimont, it's the air terminal where gladiators cross the canyons to make their trip to and from the Sanguis Plateaus. Cool. Cool beans. No need to worry, the Ephor's palace will still cover your expenses in Septimont. Enjoy the peace while it lasts. Girl, the more I hang with her, the storm is coming and our wait will not be long. The more I hear her voice, the more I'm going to start talking like her. More out of admiration and not like, you accept Augusta's offer to stay at Septimont City with Abby waiting for the Louis Star. A few days later, out beyond the city walls. It's more out of admiration. Sorry. For the accent. Than it is to like make fun of it. It's never to make fun of it. I just like it because it sounds nice.
Hey, Rover? Look, over there.
That's a storm, which means it's about time to meet up with Augusta. Tempest Cliffs. I remember that's where she told us to go.
Well, you better hurry. Same as always. Call me when you need me, and I'll be out in a flash.
I hope so. Alright, before we begin, I want to get a little something, a little snacky snack or something. So, I will be back, I guess. What's up? Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go get a small snack real quick. Okay. I just came back. I grabbed some bunions, so it's gonna you're gonna hear a crunch. I'm pretty sure because they are crunchy. Whoops. Alright. Let's go meet up with Augusta. And the rest of the gladiators for the hunt.
This should be the right way.
If you're heading for Tempest Cliffs, head east. This path will take you straight to the Courtyard of Glory.
It's the guy we saw. I'll try not to crunch into the mic.
Or perhaps, would you care to travel with me? After all, we share the same destination. Your reputation precedes you. Honorable Rover. I am Gladiator Avidius, at your service.
Why does he kind of look like Finon? Or maybe it's the air about him. I don't know. Finon from, like, Honkai Star Rail. Are you also here for the hunt?
Gladiating and hunting are the very pillars upon which the glory of Septimont stands. I believe no gladiator would refuse such an honor if invited.
True.
I, of course, am no exception. Please, if you'll follow me. Honored guest from afar.
Hey, yo! What is that peeking out from under his armor? Sorry. I had to... of course I noticed.
Augusta spoke of the great surge we're about to face.
The Ephor speaks the truth. And this year's high tide has come later than usual. It bodes ill. It's a shame even the sharp ears of the Senate could not chisel through the high walls of Tetragon Temple to hear the whispers beyond. Is this an auspice of calamity or a prelude to a new legend? Only time will tell.
An NPC that runs faster than me? Wow. Ooh, the salute. Nice. Oh, there she is. A glorious redhead.
Pleasure of escorting you to the Ephor has been fulfilled. For now, my duty ends here. From here, we march onward to the hunting grounds, where the dark tide's creations may await us. When the time comes, it will be a true pleasure to see your skills in action. Happy hunting.
Thank you, my friend.
Come, join us, Rover. The horns signal our departure.
Do we set out from Tempest Cliffs?
Precisely. These cliffs mark the opening of our campaign.
But there's no bridge to the other side. Do we fly? Wait, are we using our gliders?
Take courage, my friend. The path to glory will reveal itself under the feet of the brave.
What do we do? Ooh. So they do have a bridge, we just can't see it. It's loading. Cutscene? I sense a cutscene here. Wow. We get to ride a griffon! That's so cool!
Is that?
Oh my goodness, that was glorious. Looks like we're about to fight our first hunt. And I'm not ready. I'm over here snacking like it's like a movie. Yes, mommy. Uh-oh. You know! The other queen.
Now is not the moment. Let it flee. The path it takes leads deeper into the trap we laid.
Really? Mm.
That sound.
That's the
On
horn.
it. An echo. It's signaling we retire for the day, that's all. Augusta, time to bring your party back to the Hunter's Den.
Of course, Priestess. Your arrow couldn't have come at a better time.
As always.
Seeing that Rover is here, I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh my goodness, these two have great chemistry as like friends and such. Oh, it's right there, the horn. That's cute.
The Hunter's Den. Busiest gladiator encampment across the Sanguis Plateaus. Nearly every hunter passes through here on their way to the hunting grounds. We will rest here before setting off for the next hunt.
I must admit, this place is rather magnificent. I suppose my predecessors forsook the peace they ought to have enjoyed, just to share this hard-earned land with these hunters. Such magnificence is rightly owed to the temple.
Alright.
The priestess's words are not without merit. I am well aware that I stand under blessings and will forever remember the sacrifices of the temple. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
What, you didn't like the
Though
response?
we've already met, I suppose a proper introduction is in order. I am Yuno, priestess of the Tetragon Temple.
I've heard about you. The priestesses have the gift of prophecy.
Well, aren't you caught up on things? What you say is true, though I've long since grown tired of such affairs. Come now, Rover. Surely you can find me something more interesting to occupy my time. For instance, the hunt. Quite frankly, when it comes to dealing with the dark tide, none of these gladiators can hold a candle to me.
Really? They all look at her.
Look at those looks. I've seen them all before. What can I say? When you're as dazzling as I am, jealousy tends to follow. I'll be making my way back.
All right.
Lest my shine further sting the eyes of certain people. If you find yourself with free time later, consider visiting me at Tetragon Temple. Not every Outlander is granted access to its sacred halls. Make the most of it.
I'll take you up on that later.
It's rare to see Yuno hold back like that. You must be someone different to her.
Oh yeah? How so? You two seem very close.
Perhaps. We do share some common traits.
Oh really?
Don't let her unruly side fool you. She is as dependable as they come.
Seems like the injured just came in. The monster we encountered earlier.
A Chorosaurus. Avidius was correct. It is a tacit discord born from the dark tide. What he didn't have the chance to tell you is that it is the deadliest Chorosaurus of them all. We call it Tyrannos. The vanguard of the dark tide that rides its surge to reach our lands. The Threnodians' attempt to plague Septimont never came to fruition. But do not mistake that for victory. Our enemy will not bow so easily. The dark tide, immortal and indestructible, carries out the will of its creator, the Threnodian Leviathan. Only the Earthrend Wedge, that bears Sentinel Imperator's power, can sever the link between the Dark Tide and the Threnodian, burying the calamity deep beneath the Sanguis plateaus. The hunt is how we disrupt the Dark Tide's frequencies, by capturing and eliminating its creatures. However, the Earthrend Wedge's energy range is limited. Our mission is to deliver a true death to our prey.
Meaning we need to hunt and kill the beast near the Earthrender. Is that how we stop the dark tide from spreading?
Yes, and it must be done within Maroonwood.
Maroonwood.
This
Oh man, I was
confrontation
trying to look
with
at it.
Tyrannos was expected, but it's not a fight anyone is eager to face. That beast is well aware of our plan. It's no mere prey. In many ways, it's a cunning hunter itself.
What's our plan for now?
Now, we wait. We wait for it to enter Maroonwood.
Maroonwood.
The real
Maroonwood.
hunt begins when the beast's hunger drives it to the wilds.
Your Excellency, the senators request your presence in the main tent.
Ugh. Can't they do something by themselves?
It's to discuss plans for the hunting operation.
Oh well, in that case, never mind.
Looks like I'll be occupied for a while. Relax. Take a walk around camp. The hornet's blare will sound our next departure.
It's so cute.
It's a sound that can be heard across the canyons. You won't miss it.
Thank you, Mom. Ominous. Walk around the hunter's den, listen to the gladiators' conversations. I don't really care much about these.
The high tide of unprecedented scale. Could this be the one in the prophecy? The harbinger of Septimont's doom?
A high tide is a high tide. Every hunt is a gamble with our lives, no matter the size.
Sounds like a
Keep
pirate,
the
that
blade
one.
sharp. Whatever comes, we cut it down. Don't overthink it.
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
Uh-oh.
Did you hear about Avidius and the Senate?
The power struggle. Nothing new. But going up against Augusta is a steep hill to climb.
Without a strong forte, Augusta's strength was always going to have limits. She lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecies. Hard to compare her with a hero of heroes of the past.
I wouldn't put it like that. Knowing how Augusta operates, Avidius would even have risen to prominence if she hadn't allowed it. That kind of grace is the mark of a real ruler.
You know Vindsvept Tetragon Temple.
I'll say.
Got a bit of free time. Might as well pay her a visit.
Yeah, let's go check on the priestess.
Didn't think I'd find you out here in the hunting grounds.
I'll say.
No sign of Yuno, though. Those murals on the wall?
I'm walking in the water. Examine the mural! A booklet lies before the murals recording the faint inscriptions carved beneath them. Inspect the first mural. Empty wall. It silently waits for the tides of fate to leave damp traces on its parched shore. The booklet lies before the murals. Expect the middle. Heed me, blank of Septimont. The blank of the heavens has blank. Should blank be blank again, then blank be the fate that awaits Septimont. Empty wall. The murals do not fade in the silence of time. They remain waiting for your gaze. This one's blank as well. Oh, never mind. A booklet lies before the murals. Upper left. Fabius, the one who walked with the Sentinel Imperator, prophesied hero of heroes. The untamable blackened-tide sword surged its simony arms outstretched. With hands steadfast as stone, Fabius led through the storm, ascending the eternal highlands. The victor's flag flutter in wild winds. From this day forth, the lands beneath my feet shall belong to Septimont. A booklet lies. Second one. The monument Attilius, prophesied heroes of hero. An unyielding spirit, a valiant conqueror. When the black waters fell from the heavens, he was the ironclad dam that stood between Septimont and the calamity. A booklet lies. The untarnished blade, Valeria, prophesied hero of heroes. She sole monarch of the land of pursuit and huntmanship. Our noble queen shall raise blade and spear, slice the throats of beasts, and reclaim Septimont's eternal glory from the chokehold of the dark tide. A blurred mural. It seems to mirror the one across from it. That looks like the enemy. Like one of the overworld bosses here. A booklet lies before the murals. Okay, my game is bugged. Nope, it's just bugged. Just read these. Upper left and right. my game crash? It does mirror. Mirror. I'm going to probably reboot the game real quick, because what in the world? I cannot finish this thingy. So we're gonna give me 1 second. I'm gonna reboot the game. Hey, yo. Okay. It's gonna take a minute to load because it always does this on the loading screen. Okay. Oh. There we go. That wasn't even an option in the before. The booklet lies before the murals, recording the faint inscription carved beneath him. Only the hero of heroes and of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet and the tempest still. The glory returns with the blood of the old king. You notice the mural is incomplete with a conspicuous patch in the center where the depiction is missing. You don't fully understand what this means, but your intuition tells you its significance reaches far beyond the blanket wall left behind. Blank wall left behind.
Good day to you, Sir Rover. It seems you too have taken an interest in the temple's murals.
These murals.
They are the works of past priestesses. They depict prophecies glimpsed in the sacred flames. Ones already fulfilled, and ones yet to come. In any case, all these murals point to two prophecies of importance. The first is a Ragunasi prophecy condemning Septimont's lack of faith in the Sentinel. Hear this, O faithless ones of Septimont. The divinity of the high heavens has grown in rage. Should your monarch once more stand in contempt of their will, annihilation shall be your fate. The second is a continuation of the Ragunasi prophecy, delivered by Septimont's priestesses. Only the hero of heroes of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempests still, and glory return with the blood of the old king. You seem drawn to that particular mural. It tells of a calamity yet to come. And, as always, the hero of heroes, who shall rise among us to turn the tide of fate. Yet the identity of this hero remains a mystery. Coincidentally, much like the absent part of this mural, the prophecy of our victory over the coming disaster remains untold.
Has it now?
Whether the priestesses can't foresee the fate that awaits, or whether the true prophecy is meant to remain hidden, is indeed a question worth pondering.
Our would-be hero of heroes lost in daydreams again. What is it this time? Staring at an empty wall, and one day it will bear your name.
I happened to wander by, passing the time as one does. No need to trouble yourself with someone as inconsequential as I, Priestess.
Wow.
Inconsequential? Come now. Everyone knows you're the Senate's golden child. Those old loons wouldn't spare me a glance, but they hang on your every word.
I bet I know why. You know.
Have you been waiting long? Oh, can't believe he got to you first.
Jealous much?
Isn't paying respects to the heroes fairly commonplace? Surely we needn't allow rivalry to come between us, Priestess.
I'm not blind to your tricks, Avidius. Do you really think Rover would take sides with you? Let me guess. Eliminating Tyrannos and the Dark Tide before anyone else would be the perfect act to prove you're the prophesied hero of heroes. 4 expeditions to Main's Deep, plus a home leaf medal, and now you think you can usurp Augustus' place? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, I see what's going on. Let's see. Let's do a little sleuth in here. Main's Deep. The ruins of a bygone civilization said to be hidden beneath the Sanguis Plateaus. Its entrance is located in the wastelands. Long ago, it was visited by the 3 heroes of heroes from Septimont. Legend has it that those who manage to set foot in Main's Deep can hear the whispers of heroes, and thereby gain powers rivaling their own. Some also hold that since the heroes of heroes walked in this place, the journey to Main's Deep has become an inescapable trial for any who would claim that title. Maybe that's what Augusta's hearing. Holmes' Leaf Medal. A medal bestowed by the rulers of Septimont exclusively to gladiators who demonstrate exceptional performance in the hunt against the Dark Tide. It is regarded as one of the highest honors among gladiators.
Oh, read the room, will you?
Oh, don't be sassafras with me, my lass.
I don't deny that I am ambitious and aspire to better my station, but I value my duty to defend Septimont's glory just as equally.
Oh.
Should
Well,
I become
well
the
said.
next hero, Septimont would be spared when the next calamity arrives. Is this not what the Tetragon Temple has prophesied?
Why you?
What if Augusta is the true hero of heroes?
She possesses many qualities worthy of a hero, but she lacks the extraordinary power mentioned in the prophecy. As a resonator, Augusta offers nothing special. Yet throughout Septimont's history, every hero of heroes was born with extraordinary gifts. She may have the strength to wield a sword, but I doubt her ability to endure pain and the slow, wearisome passage of time like other resonators. It It's a pity that in a city built on prophecy, Augusta is a disruptor of the rules.
Maybe that's her ability.
I assure you, Priestess, I will not act from the shadows. If Augusta seeks a fair challenge, I shall honor her with the respect she deserves. Priestess, Rover, I beg your leave. Perhaps we will bear witness to the birth of a new hero in the hunt to come.
Well, there you have it. That's the gist of it. Finally, some time together, and now it's all ruined.
She really does like Rover.
Understand. Given Augusta's prestige, the Senate has no real advantage in seizing power. What's their angle?
It all
Trying to take it
started
from
when
her.
Augusta shook things up the moment she became Ephor, especially in rooting out corruption within the gladiators Aegon while ignoring the senators in the process. Naturally, it ruffled some feathers. Some even accused her of undermining the spirit of gladiating. In reality, they'd just upset their piggy banks got smashed.
Yep.
More importantly, this is exactly the kind of chaos Augusta wanted. That idiot. She even went so far as to say, the citizens of Septimont only need to be loyal to Septimont, not her, Augusta. And then, like it's nothing, she tells me that the Ephor position only matters when a strong gladiator wants it.
Mm-hmm.
She's even more stubborn than I am.
I mean, who truly wants to be in the position of power, though? Like, to be a leader. All good and great leaders, I should say, don't want to be leaders. It's not something that they want to do, but it is something that they're called to do, you know? Are you worried about Augusta's capabilities?
Now, why would I be worried about that? I'm sure you've seen her sword. The inlaid blades are trophies of every gladiator she's defeated.
Yeah, it's impressive. And yet,
Even ones with decent resonance powers like Avidius, she eats for breakfast. Though Avidius makes me rather uncomfortable. It's got nothing to do with his stance, it's more of a hunch. Something about him feels unnatural. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it.
could be.
It's the Griffrex. It appears our prey has finally come out with some fresh air. We'll meet again later. But next time, I'd like your undivided attention. No distractions,
Alright.
Is that lady over there looking at me? Better go and greet her.
Is that Lady Isabel? I think. I could be wrong. I can't remember her name. Lilibet! Oh, Isabel's my why? Sorry. What's this?
We've been expecting you, roving hero. I see. A void. An unknowable fate. Worry not, my child. A void is by no means nothingness. Follow its guidance and let it lead. It will open the path to boundless possibility, guiding us through the fog to shores untouched by any before us.
I'm not sure I follow. The elderly priestess does not respond. Her gaze fixed on the blazing flames, her mind seemingly far away, lost in another world. Well, thank you for that. I suppose.
Perfect timing. stretch my legs a bit. Huh. I wonder what Grandmother Lilibet and Rover are talking about. Never mind. It can wait. Let's get eyes on this beast, Aquila.
Aquila, really? Found you.
Spirits of the hallowed land, answer my call.
Ooh.
May the eternal sacred flames grant us boundless sight.
And the hunt begins. The torch has been lit. There we go. Time to go.
Find Augusta.
I like how unique each of the guard is. Like, there's not it's not the same copy and paste for male and female. There's like at least 3 different variations, and I like that.
Behind that cliff is the Earthrend Wedge, a relic of Sentinel Imperator as ancient as these lands. The destination of your journey, my promise to you, our shared goal.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Made from tacitite formed around the Earthrender. It contains a fraction of the Earthrender's power. It offers no defense capabilities, but it can at least serve as a temporary measure to hold off the dark tide, or its creations. We need to deploy 3 of these in predetermined locations across Marinwood to generate a force field. This will drive the Chorosaurus to the Asphodel Barrens in the lower levels.
Okay.
The field blooming with asphodels is where the hunting party can safely reach the lower levels. Judging from the height, it's close to the Earthrender's base. In that field of glory, we will grant Tyrannos the death it deserves.
That black fog.
Tyrannos' calling card is the vanguard of the Dark Tide. Our prey isn't exactly known for playing by the rules.
Of course not.
Marinwood lies on the other side of these cliffs. That beast has reasoned we're likely to take to the skies on reflexes, and has laid an ambush, waiting to drag us down into the abyss. A Chorosaurus that knows how to set a trap, waiting for its hunters to walk right into it. Quite an interesting opponent. Gladiators, march with me to the hunting grounds. Let the sacred flames ignite your resolve. The enemies of Septimont shall bear witness to our might!
It's so cute! No, yeah, I think she's it. She is the hero of heroes. UK Augusta.
Let us be on our way.
Let us ride.
Something's not right. Be on your guard, everyone. Stay behind me.
What?
Overwhelm the opponent. We're not in the clear.
Okay. Not much of a fight. I'm a little disappointed. I do have her. I don't have her level though. I do have her. That's my rover. Okay.
This path will take us to the first.
Tacit distance.
Just
Okay.
Leave it to me.
Such carnage.
these tricks do not surprise me. Avidius, take a response team and get that anchor obelisk functioning. Rover and I will provide cover.
Yes, ma'am.
As you command, Your Excellency.
Alright, so I guess we're doing it. Yep, we are.
Not be sudden.
Oh, I pushed it. Oh, come on. I wanted to use her ult. I've been denied her ult. That's crazy.
Your aid couldn't have come at a better time. We were just about to insert the anchor stone into the obelisk.
Insert the anchor stone into the anchor obelisk to activate it. Once activated, it repels dark tide fog, boosts the sacred flame. Got it. Got it. In you go. Well, there's an animation to it too. Crazy. That's crazy. Ow. That's gotta hurt a little bit. Okay, one down, 2 more to go.
Excellent work, God.
Surprise attack!
Inside these hunting grounds, the hunter can become the hunted at a moment's notice.
Hi there, Priestess.
Think that beast is running away. Just a trick to throw us off. Let Augusta humor its little performance. Beasts who think they've won are always the first to die.
This thing is pretty smart.
Let her handle the Chorosaurus for now. We have more important matters to take care of.
What brings you here, Iona?
Oh, surprised to see me?
Not really.
I've already shared my interest with you. It wouldn't kill you to remember a few things I've said, would it? But fine. Since it's you, I suppose I can let you in on the secret. The Chorosaurus is just an appetizer. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh yeah?
The next anchor obelisk is on the other side of the plateau. Ah. Impeccable timing, my dear Priestess.
Wingrazor do too, huh?
Does that surprise you? Augusta and I prepared it all well in advance. Ride the winds and let's soar over these cliffs.
I swear I'm not trying to
We've
cut
lost
them
sight
off.
of Augusta and the Chorosaurus. Let me see your terminal, Rover.
Okay. You gonna give me your digits? Kid. What for?
Try using the sensor.
These are traces of the dark
You
tide.
catch on quickly. My resonance power can reveal hidden traces of the dark tide for a short time. With these markings, be it Tyrannos or Tyran whatever, nothing can escape my eyes.
Are we supposed to find the obelisk?
Yes, you're not wrong. But the beast also has its eye on them. A sly enemy like this won't play by the usual rules. The more cautious we are, the better. Ha! So it is heading for that cave. The second obelisk is also in that direction. Come, let's go have a little fun with our friend.
Crazy. Gonna make me stop every bit of the way.
The second obelisk.
Okay. Getting sleepy. Dodge attack! Well, now we're trapped.
In the floor. That's our way out.
Wah! Yes, ma'am. Wah! We're gonna use both of them now.
Augusta.
Nope, just her.
Apologies for the delay. Warned. The Chorosaurus could return at any moment. We should leave.
Oh, well, we're just running. Wah! Jump scare. Oh. Here we go. Woo!
These formations seem solid enough for a quick pause.
Tyrannos will not rest.
Up there to the left. That's stone. Pull it down, Rover.
Gods be
Oops. Missed my combo. Oh! I need to brush up on her stuff.
Splendid. Let's keep up the momentum. You again.
Just left.
Should be the anchor obelisk doing its job. Or perhaps it's up to something.
Is it planned to destroy the final anchor obelisk?
Hinders our vision. Could be walking into a trap.
Makes for a fun job. Don't you agree?
Dang it. Well, okay, fine, thanks. Splash. There we go. All done. Okay, so now I should be able to go underground. But we need to finally kill it.
Good. You did well not to disappoint.
I aim to please. There it is.
Augusta, Tyrannos is heading for the Asphodel Barrens.
The net has been cast. It's time to reel in the prize.
Nope. I bumped into a tree. I'm getting really cozy in my chair. This place is the battlefield
A field of
graveyard.
corpses. Horrifying, isn't it? This is Tyrannos' birthplace. The kingdom of brutality, and the beast is proud of it. Every hunt before this, it was here that we met our final battles. The gladiators went to great lengths to drive the Dark Tide's creatures into the Asphodel Barrens. Likewise, their prey were just as eager to bait their hunters here. This is destined to be an evenly matched game of life and death. Hunter or prey. Only the one still standing gets to decide.
Avidius, descendant of the hero of heroes Attilius, decorated for the 4 crossings of Main's Deep. I see the desire in you, your desire for power. Yet if you wish to be my opponent, then this level of resolve is far from enough.
Tell them.
Forward. Stand next to me and pursue your desires without hesitation. Let your ambitions burn even hotter.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Here we go.
Finally, some fun for a change. Come, you need only to stay at my side, Rover. Rest. This is a matter between Augusta and Avidius. We shall not intervene for the time being.
Oh, look at that beastie. What is that move? Real quick. I didn't know that was Bruh. I still don't get to use her ult. What am I doing wrong? Ooh. Look at that fine beastie. Woo! Nice. Talk about a prize.
Everything is in place. It will take the bait.
That's our cue. We're going after it. All this effort we've put into setting this trap. This gift of ours, it better take it. Nice and obediently.
Over there.
Okay. Oh, I need to shift in my chair. Running like a scared baby. Now it's trapped. Swallowed up by the dark tide. Here we go. There it is. Alrighty, now we're getting somewhere. Woo! Uh-oh. Are you getting a prophecy?
You know. You know!
Wow. How could you not say she is not talented?
What was that about? And that black fog? It was all mushy. I didn't even finish it. Ooh. Oh boy. Did I take a huge bite out of that one? My head's gone all swishy. I need a quick timeout.
How are you holding up?
This isn't good. A lost gladiator town located in wastelands at lower levels of the Sanguis plateaus. Oh.
Augusta. If, and I say, if Septimont's fate has already been decided, would you continue to fight?
She probably would. More than likely.
A ruler assumes their place by accomplishing the impossible for their subjects. It isn't safe here. I'll lead a team and escort everyone to a temporary camp not far from here. But before that, I must ensure no one is left behind. You go ahead, Rover. I am entrusting Yuno to your care.
She'll be fine with me. The plot thickens!
How are you feeling? Do you want to rest a bit?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not as fragile as you think. This road is nothing I can't handle.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this conversation and then see go from there. Might end stream earlier today. We'll see.
Come on. Don't give me that concerned look of yours. There's nothing to worry about.
Please let me fret over you a little bit, my dear. You could stand to rest more. She's sitting down. You get it? Sorry.
Wait. You have questions. Don't pretend you don't.
Are you willing to answer them right now? That's the question.
Well, spit it out. It's only a minor injury. I can manage.
Okay. I saw you fall into the dark tide. I saw the moment of Augusta's death. All three are right. Let's be honest.
So you've managed to glimpse that far? Or is there more? Just how many more surprises do you have for me? But I suppose only you could manage something like that. Grandmother Lilibet, the head priestess you met at the temple, once spoke of the unknowable void that is your fate.
Mm-hmm.
I've yet to fully interpret what she meant by that, but one thing is clear. You are the most unique among us all.
Why, thank you. What were those visions?
They were, as I once perceived through the sacred flames, the fate of Septimont. Just as you saw, the dark tide will bring destruction to Septimont and the death of Augusta. I don't know whether Raguna's predictions are actually true, but fate has given me no response but sorrow. Though I would deny it to the end, as it is now, I cannot ignore it any longer. The dark tide is a force to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm.
Its terror lies not in the illusions it shows or the lies it spins. Rather, it uncovers the parts of us we hide the most carefully, the parts of ourselves we least wish to face.
And if the fate you've glimpsed turned out to be false?
Never. My prophecies are never wrong. I loathe this feeling, this helplessness, to know everything, to see everything, and yet be powerless to change a thing. Since we've come this far, might as well share a secret with you.
Let me guess. It's about your fate.
The you see before you can no longer see the threads of fate.
That's not good!
I my ability to peer into fate in exchange for the resonance power to resist the dark tide. Why? Because I refuse to be fate's obedient puppet, bowing to its whims and letting it dictate my every step. But in the end, despite all the sacrifice, we still couldn't escape its grasp. The dark figure we faced in Asphodel Barrens was, in fact, an embodiment of the dark tide. We call it the false sovereign.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike other dark tide creations, it can devour and reshape the scattered powers of its maker. I'm unclear how things will unfold, but I'm certain it's the source of evil that will bring about the fall of Septimont, just as the prophecy foretold. Before this hunt, Augusta and I investigated such dark tide irregularities at the Sanguis Plateaus. We then formed a plan to take advantage of the sovereign's nature.
Sorry.
For a source as bait to bring about its imperfect form. Maybe this way we can rewrite Septimont's tragedy before it even begins. But as you can see, we failed.
Is there really no way to alter fate in the prophecy?
I do not know. Fate doesn't lie. Perhaps death is the only choice we're given in the end. But knowing Augusta, I'm sure that fool would fight till the bitter end. There is one thing I'm not certain about. For reasons I can't explain, the fate shown to me by the dark tide feels different from what I remember. What is it exactly?
Your arm.
A side effect of my resonance power.
What do you mean?
The dark tide doesn't exactly show up in a stable form. My powers manifest its creations in exchange for a teensy piece of my existence. That's the price to pay, I suppose.
What? So every time she uses it, she's slowly
I
disappearing?
admit it sounds a bit complicated. In short, just know a little sleep will relieve these side effects.
Understanding the situation will take time. Until then, focus on resting and getting better.
A fair point. Once I've recovered my strength, sorting out these questions will be as simple as a flick of a finger. Oh, by the way, take this.
One of our bracelets? What's this?
A Lunarum bracelet containing a small portion of my resonance power. It was passed down to me by my predecessor when I became a priestess. It's quite dear to me, you know, so be sure to take extra good care of it. And don't expect there'll be a spare if you lose it.
Yes, ma'am.
Rely on it in my absence. Who knows? It may even help fill in for me and help you and Augusta in my place.
I don't like that talk. Thank you, Iona.
Now, why would you say that? I'll only be taking a short nap. Don't you or Augusta even dare think about leaving me behind, is that clear?
Yes.
I should see how things are with Augusta now.
Okay. I think we are going to leave it off here. What is this? Can I cook? I cannot cook. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. We'll probably finish this tomorrow. I'm just not... I'm very tired suddenly. So yeah, we'll complete this tomorrow, hopefully, if everything is all right. It's so pretty. It's a pretty bracelet. I love, you know. Oh, we got some wishes. Let us go and wish. Yes. Ah, the dud. Wow, we got a lot of these now. Too bad you can't use these on the special banner right now. It sucks. Oh well. Anyways. Yeah, I will leave stream here. Let's just check everything real quick. Sweet. Yeah. So, with that being said, we'll check in on Augusta tomorrow. This has been a very productive stream. I believe this is going to take a while anyways. I feel like we're at the... not the climax, but we're on the middle point of the story. So, when we finish tomorrow, it'll probably be jumping right on into the next part of the story, hopefully, if we finish this part up quickly. Ow. Sorry. So, I don't think there's anything else I need to add. Yeah. Alright. So, thank you guys so much for those of you who tuned in, even those that tune in to the VOD later. Those of you that popped in and said hi, thank you for coming by. And those of you that leave a comment and down below, I do see them all. I may not respond to them all, but I do see them. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you that comments and leaves a like and subscribes and everything. So, if you haven't done so already, by all means, you're not forced to, but it does help me out and the algorithm reach out to other people. So, It's a small thing, but it does make a big difference and for a bunch of creators, especially small-time creators like myself. Until then, I will catch you guys all in the next one. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Mata nie!